UPSA is trending. Today, no time for intro. You already know us. This is Kelvin and Vance. This is a trend show. Hey! In some CC. Na in some shashada kamu. Wow! UPSA is trending. We already know University of Professional Studies, Accra, is trending. You know of this send it stuff on Snapchat. Someone made a send it and a blah 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 blah. And who send me the reader is here. Let him read it. And we will go. Kelvin, what's trending?
Yeah, so on Snapchat, one influencer or let's see an influencer posted send it and asked people to share your social media pressure experience. And one girl decides
pressure
share hers because apparently she doesn't have a lot of time left to live, so she wants to spread the awareness.
Yes, Dr. Time that's all.
I'm going to start reading. She starts with, let me share mine. Thanks for bringing this up. There's this minister at East Legon. He's got a big snake in his closet.
A cabba.
When you meet him, he will do everything you ask. I'm in level 200 at UPSC.
Wow.
This man made me feel so welcomed in his house. He promised me lots of things, and he was giving me 10K every week.
Thank you.
I was really living the big life.
Of course, 10K. Do you know 10K? 10K a week. Every Friday be at 10K. 10K. Every Friday be at 10K. So
that's a private school teachers like annual allowance.
Annual. Someone's annual salary. She's earning it in a week. Every Friday be at 10K.
Yeah.
So 4 months. Wow, blow like. She was actually living their life.
Let's continue. But he won't ask for sex in return. So you start to offer yourself. He will take you to big hotels for continuous weeks. Then later, he will take you to his house.
Wow.
So one day, I went to his house on a weekend. And after making out, he asked me to wait for 30 minutes before I let the driver drop me off at my hostel.
But also for making out after... with him, this guy wasn't even interested.
So they made out, but they didn't have sex. But then I think because she was getting all this from the guy, you start to feel indebted. Now you want to offer the sex before he even asks, or even now he's not asking, but you feel indebted because.
Okay, so they made out in the church, and when they went to the house, they actually had sex. They had fun.
No, you make out, but you don't have sex. Like they're kissing and they're touching and all this stuff, but sex is not included.
Ah well, young Kwe. Twaso.
Yeah. He served me some drinks, and after some time, I became so horny.
This is where the problem is. This is where we are interested in.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting.
This is the climax.
And what I saw next was a big snake on the bed. He asked me to hold the snake and insert, and I will enjoy it.
Like, how? Like, think about it. This girl, though she was offered a drink, but Kelvin, she still had her consciousness because she could decide. You read.
I became very scared and I didn't want to do it.
Of course.
But he insisted and promised me a 3-bedroom house and a car. It sounded very good, so I held it till and I inserted it. It felt good though, but I was scared.
Wow.
I kept pushing till I calmed, and he put it back in the closet.
So
he gave me a check of 30K and thanked me for doing one of his fantasies.
Wow.
That's a wild fantasy.
Wow.
It's actually a fantasy and not a ritual.
This is ritual. This is physical. This ritual. This has nothing to do with fantasy, Charlie.
Later, he made a driver drop me off at my hostel, and that was it. We spoke for 3 days, and I never heard from him again. His number was busy, and the security wouldn't allow me to enter his house.
Of course.
For 1 week, my the female sex organ started to itch, but I thought it was normal. I started to bleed, and even bought your combo on Christmas. I don't know what combo that was, but apparently
I think she was talking about
it. Got worse by day. visited so many hospitals, took so many medications, and visited lots of herbalists. Yet I was bleeding and having itchiness down there. On January 15th, I started discharging maggots. Maggots,
Gogome.
Laura, till we speak, I'm still discharging.
Wow. So I think Laura is the account,
Laura
the
is the
influencer.
Yeah. I'm at a prayer camp now, but no changes. My issue is getting worse by the day. Every pastor and herbalist is they are all saying one thing, that the honorable used me for rituals.
Of course.
My parents can attack him because it's spiritual and we don't have any evidence. I'm just waiting for my last days on earth. Please share to your followers and stay away from him, please.
See, how can you do this? This is pure rituals. I don't know, like, hey!
It's very scary how she was willing to.
It's very sad, bro. But it's
for
also
a house and car. Like, it's fucked up. How is a house and a car convincing you to insect like
that's why when people were
allowing a snake to even touch your foot, it's like, I don't think a car and a house is going to convince me to let a snake touch my foot, not think of insecting it. That's wow.
People used to say
if
that
it's not backed by spiritual anything, then that was wow.
This has nothing to do with spiritual something. Though we understand that it's rituals, but she had her conscious, like, she was conscious when she was given the drink. Most people on Twitter are saying that, or X are saying that, maybe the drink actually blah 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 blah. But though the drink made her feel horny, but she still had her consciousness. She could choose between. She could choose between. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm not doing it. You get it? And then she was convinced after the man was like, okay, I'll give you 3 radio miles in a car. And this is someone who gives you 10K a week. So he can just simply afford it.
You could have bought a car if you wanted a car.
Of course, 10K a week.
All that you were getting.
She's
it's
probably
funny the way the guy, if it's not backed by any, it's very funny how the guy was not like forcing her to do anything.
Okay, the guy didn't want to have sex with her.
That's some fact that like psychology.
The guy was never interested in having sex with her. If you listen to the thing carefully, the guy, all he wanted was just for the girl to have sex with the snake. That's why she was like, he never asked for sex. But he wasn't interested in her. Girls, Charlie, of late, you people for study, like, because ask yourself, minister, what's on me? Then a woman who like, why me? Like, you get it? Yeah. Start asking yourself this kind of question. Don't feel big. Don't feel like, oh, okay, it's me. Like, I'm nice, I'm beautiful. That's the reason why. This is the minister you're talking about. Allegedly, we don't know whether he's actually a minister. Okay, so this is the minister we're talking about. He meets a whole lot of people. He travels. He meets girls. So then the university student, UPSA girl, level 200 girl. Then why do you think he's going to bend down the world for you?
I mean, you can be pretty and all, but like,
Kelvin, but you have to think. This guy is giving snake.
Snake is very wild.
I've been hearing that girls can go to any extent for money, but I'm getting to believe this thing today.
You are in your second year in university. What are you doing with the house? Like, what are you doing with a 3-bedroom house in a car?
What was she doing with the 100,000, the 10K a week? What was she doing with that money?
Even if you wanted a house and a car, I feel like taking like that 10K every week, probably it lasted 6. You could have afforded like a car, a module car, and a house. You could have rented a decent place for like 2 years or something. Because,
Kelvin, let me see. I'm sure because she felt the money keeps on coming.
Yeah.
So she was just misusing the money. I'm not sure that she even bought something there. And then this is the same money she's going to use to treat herself.
Yeah.
And then she going to herbalists, pastors and stuff. She's going to spend a lot of money.
And it's not even working. Even if you are spending a lot of money and it's gonna work, it's worth it. But this one, she says she has a few days left on it. And she just wants to spread the awareness.
Wow. It's not about...
She's going to die soon.
Of course.
Now, what are you... Even if the man gave you the house and the car, what are you going to do with it? The house
and then
car?
I remember she was like, she can't hold him accountable. The herbalist and the pastor are saying because she has no evidence. Because if you want to arrest this man, you should have evidence, physical evidence, fast spiritual evidence in your court. You can't snake. Go and bring the snake. Go for snake in a way. And then this man is not even the man's security is not even allowing her into the house anymore and stuff. What were you thinking? Like, girls, you Charlie.
The man has moved on to them.
You live once, so guys.
Even if you are not scared for your health or anything, like have the dignity as a human being, not to put like a snake inside your reproductive organ.
So this thing is fucked up. I'm actually sad for her, bro.
We are all sad.
I'm sad for her.
We hope
she gets well.
Yeah, if she can, we hope she finds a solution.
There are a lot of pastors, good pastors out there.
If she's not gonna get well soon, then you can rest in peace when you finally pass away. And
but why are you saying that?
Yeah, but the way she wrote it, she said she has a few days left, and if it would have worked long time. Now that she has, probably it can. If it does, good. Like, lucky you, but if it doesn't, rest in peace. Hey, guys,
that's it for today. No,
yeah.
So you play safe always.
And I know you are very interested in this conversation, so leave your comments in the comment section. Leave your opinions there and subscribe as well. And we'll see you in the next episode of the show.
Bye, guys. Please stay safe. Stay safe.
Yeah. Bye.